everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm here today with my design team project for Release the Craftin for February. This is my accordion folio that I've made using the watercolor woodland kit, or watercolor woods, I believe, from Release the Craftin. So I'll go through this journal. This time I probably will only need to tell you what isn't from the kit rather than what is, because I think that this entire project really just exudes the whole signature of this kit, just the way that I've gotten to use it. So this is a little bit of a different project, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So this is a large folio, and it is, let me grab my ruler to just tell you that it is about 9.5 by 12. So the folio is covered in this beautiful fabric. It's like a marbled agate looking kind of fabric with silver splotches. It's like blue marbled. It's beautiful. It's an amazing woven cotton fabric. And on the back, this is a label from the kit, so I just put a little label there. And on the front, I made this front piece sort of like a collage. So this owl is from the kit, and it's, I'm not sure if you can see that it is embossed with a clear embossing powder. So it's like very shiny and hard and plasticky. And then behind it, there's some really sparkly mirrored vinyl. And there's some gold leaves and some nice netting in behind. And then I added this little label here. This is removable, so you could replace it with whatever you'd like. And the binding is here. It's a single signature and it's visible, but it really kind of blends in. And then the tie here is this white and blue vintage lace that I've stitched into the seam. So let's open this up. So this kit, I would say it has a lot of blues, purples, browns. It has a lot of like little speckles and thatching. It feels to me kind of wintry, but I don't necessarily think it has to be that way. I think it could work for people who love the color purple, who love cool tones, who love mushrooms. It has a lot of owls and moths and crystals, and it's kind of like a magical woodland kit. I really love it. So let's get started. So when you open up the journal, hopefully you can see that this kit just really is exuded here. So what I did to create this folio is on all of the folder pages that I used to make this book, and I have a little treat this time. Once this video has been released over the next day or two, I have 2 more parts where I show you first building the folio. I show you the kit because I don't normally get to do that, but I show you how I go from kit to creating a folio, and then I do a second video that's a little bit of the ephemera and construction. So anyhow, we'll move on. So on the back of all the folders, I either covered the folder entirely with one page of the kit, or I've collaged it. Actually, I think almost all of them I've collaged. So this beautiful large moth here with a moon and foliage, this is a page from the kit. And then down here we have some mushrooms that were from, I think, another area on the same page. Then here we have this large pocket. And inside the pocket is a cabbage dyed coloring book page of this beautiful owl. There's some lace down the side, and the back is also more cabbage dyed paper and more mushrooms from the kit to just kind of go along with the overall theme. So that's a full-sized journaling card page. And then one of the journal cards from the kit, exactly as is. And that goes in here. And then we have a pocket here, and a tag from the kit that says, "Find me where the wild things are." And it has this little bit of silver that we saw on the front. And there's writing space on all of the pages in this folio. You literally can write on everything, really. So this is a pocket that's cut from a page of the kit. So for the pages of the kit, I've used them a little unconventionally because I've collaged with them. So this is all collaged owl, moon, branches, some feathers or leaves, lots of beautiful things here. So inside this pocket we have three things. One of my favorite things are these big trifold tags with a moth and the faces of the moon and more mushrooms. So that is in there. Almost all of the ephemera and the pockets and things are inked in black soot ink to just give them a nice outline. This is a little journal card from the kit, and I have added some more of that mirrored silver, an envelope, and inside two more of the kit's journal cards. And I included a couple of the moths. It kind of reminds me of like a metamorphosis kind of, so I put them together, and that just pops in here too. So we'll go this way first. So this is an accordion style folio, so there's going to be lots of flips and things. I focused mainly on things that flip back and forth rather than up and down. So on this page, we have first this flip. There's a pocket on top of it here. And this is an envelope. And inside we have this piece of sort of stationery that I made, all from the kit, of course. You can probably just assume that every page I could say from the kit 1,000 times because that's what's up. I'll just tell you what's not from the kit maybe. So there's this tab and more journal space here at the back. Now here's something not specifically all from the kit. So I made a pocket with the mirrored fabric, an owl from a field guide, some different fibers, and a little bit of text that says there was an owl lived in an oak, and it's on some vintage book spine. But this is from the kit, this leaf that is cut out here. And then in behind here, you'll see more of this kit. So here's two things that aren't from the kit. This is a large image of a macro, two-sided macro photography of flowers, and I figured you could journal right on this. So that pops in here. And then this is just a cute little bit that I got in Happy Mail that I thought the colors really went nicely. And then if we skip over to this page, so this is all from the kit pocket. I added some of my dyed paper, a stamp, and a little bit of leaves here. And then here, this is a large tag from the kit. I love this owl. And I backed it on oversized and torn handmade paper. And I added this feather here, and it's stitched right into the card. The bindings between the folios are stitched with this light mauve linen fabric. So on this page, we have more of the mirrored fabric. This is all the kit. This is some of my blue dyed fabric. This is another flip. This tab is from the kit. Some cabbage dyed writing space here, a couple things, some just celestial washi paper, and a little negative with a purple background and some blowing kind of reeds. Then this is a little kind of doily shape that's been cut from the kit, and this is one of those old bureau clips where there's two holes to hold paper, so you can switch this paper out. Paper I added was some of my purple dyed parchment, so it's nice and crinkly. And then on this one, we have another one of those little snowflakes that I cut, or not snowflakes, or daisies. So this is all cabbage dyed paper, and there's a few sheets of it, and another of the parchment at the back. And then underneath is just another collage from the kit. Mushroom, moth, florals, another moth. So then this page, we have this. This is another flip, but with writing space, a nice moth, and some little bits from the kit that are stapled on there. And then we can flip this over, and then this is a pocket, some cabbage dye paper at the back. And then this is, in the background, there's mushrooms that are from the kit. Then here we have some really interesting handmade paper. It's like a white circle, and it's a very light kind of almost a tissue paper, and then I've added coppery gold around the edges and a little flower there, and then this geometric owl and some jelly printing on the back, and this says "Before Darkness Fell." Journal card. And underneath the flip, we have this beautiful lace pocket. It's in pinks, purples, and greens. And behind it, you'll see more of the collage from the kit. A large journal tag from the kit that I added some fabric to the top of. And another little envelope with more of the beautiful moths from the kit. Just 2 little journal cards, and that pops in here as well. Then on this side, we have all sorts of flipping and flapping going on. So first there's this flap that comes over, cabbage dyed paper, another little circle from the kit. Here we have 2 pockets. And in this top one, we have another nice little tri-fold tag. And there's a moth and a butterfly on each pocket. And then this is a mushroom and another beautiful moth. Yeah, so I just really like this technique for using this kit. I just think it like really came out nicely, and it's like there's nothing you know, too distracting. It's just really about this kit. So both of these are collaged from the kit, and they both open. They flap to this side. One has packaging paper, the other has cabbage dye paper. Let me just move over a little so you can see. This is an oak leaf from the kit. So then I will move back to center here. So here we have this beautiful owl. That is the same owl that's on the front of the book. And inside, there it is again. I've used that and created a notebook with some pages from the kit, some different dyed papers that are from my own paper dyeing. And so that just pops into this belly band, which is of course also from the kit. A little pocket here with 2 tags from the kit. This one says, "The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep." A quote from Robert Frost. So those close, and we flip the page. And this page is so much fun. I think it's my favorite. So this is a piece from the kit. It's exactly as it looked, not modified. More collaging underneath. And then there's a magnet actually back here. And there's a magnet inside here. So that when you put this in, it's not going to just fall out. So this has been embossed with holographic sparkling embossing powder. I'm hoping the camera is picking up that it's holographic. So it's amazing. It's shades of blue and purple and pink and, you know, like overall a rainbow. And then I've added 3 layers of lace down here as the front page. So when you flip this up, you'll see some of my washi tape there, and under here is where that magnet is, and it's been glued in. I just added washi tape so it doesn't catch on anything. I did the same thing underneath the pocket. Inside we have some beautiful cabbage dyed paper. You really can see a lot of amazing color. It's kind of galaxy. It's really pretty. And then some purple dyed paper, some blue dyed paper, more cabbage, more purple, more blue. So it's like a big writing notepad. Then on this page, we have a pocket here. I added this moth, and inside here is this. This is the one thing that's not from the kit. This says, "In the tangle of a hedge." It's on jelly printed music paper, and then there's this little bird down here, and this is from the kit, this image here, and I've splattered the whole thing with some blue splattering of paint. And on the back, this is an owl cut out from the kit. So that just pops right in this large pocket. There's a tab up here from the kit, so like you're really set to go if you're trying to make a folio. There's lots of tabs and pockets. So then we flip this down. So I'll start with the top of the page first. So again, we have another bureau style paper holding folio. This little owl is from the kit, and this is some handmade sort of beige toned waffly paper. This is some of my hand dyed parchment with some blue and pink speckles. This is a little ticket from the kit. More of my hand dyed parchment. More of my hand dyed parchment. More of my hand dyed parchment. Under here we have another pocket. And then this is more collage from the kit with that beautiful owl. And then a large journal card of these ducks. I liked it because this duck has a purple head. So I added some of my hand spun yarn in this beautiful brown and this purple ribbon. And it's coffee dyed on the back. so that just pops on in here. Then I will move up to the flap so that you can see. So there is a pocket up here made from the kit. And behind it we have some collage from the kit, and I added this owl from like an art book. This is a tag from the kit, another little tag from the kit, and I just collaged using some of my fabric and paper. That tucks in there. And I made a little notepad. This tag here, this little upper tab, is from the kit, and then the whole notepad is made from my beautiful paper that I dyed blue and pink. It's teal pink and like coffee dyed, and it's just really random beautiful parchment papers. And I think they really go with the owl, and they just kind of look good there. So that is that. So then that flips up. Now we have to go the second direction of this, which is this way, where we have 2 more pages. So first page, we have this crystal from the kit. I made a tuck spot out of it. Behind we have our owl friend that you also see here. So this is a collage from the kit, and I added the owl on here as a piece of full stationery that's kind of folded like a card with some fabric, and that way you don't lose the owl when you have your stationery in there. Then on this side, I've made a bit of an interesting kind of collage piece. So the background is all from the kit. This is a real leaf from a tulip tree that I have applied multiple layers of Mod Podge to make it quite leathery, and I've made a pocket out of it. So inside is a tag from the kit with some fabric, and on back this pretty purple sticker. So that just pops on in this leaf pocket. And here, these little bits are from the kit. So is the circle, and so is the tag. It says, "In the wooded deep, my soul does not keep the fondest company." It's a quote from Angie Weiland Crosby. And there's also some vintage tea-dyed lace here. So that is this part. So we will close that up. Now we have to go back to the beginning to go the opposite direction. So here we are back to pages 1 and 2, and now we're going to flip open this way where we have 2 more pages. And I'll just fold this out so that I can show you the whole spread kind of. So these pages, on this one I've made this big pocket with that beautiful owl, and this is more of my, this is handmade tissue paper with these beautiful lines in it, and I just thought it really went with the moon. And then here, this image from the kit has sort of a salmony pink moth, and so I used the same color of lace on the front and created a booklet that has my hand-dyed papers. They have tones of orangey pink and brown, and yeah, it's just a nice little booklet. And that just pops in here. And then over here I added this flap. This is an image of a blue jay that was painted by Glenn Lotes from a vintage art book. And it flips open to show you this bright blue paper that I've dyed. There's a pocket down here where I've added another of the leaves that's on the cover, and one of the labels from the kit. And as this is a fabric pocket, the same as the cover. And a little circle with some mushrooms, and these 2 pieces that are from the kit. And they pop in here. And then here I've made a belly band with the fabric from the cover and this mushroom cutout from the kit. And I've placed another notebook inside. This one is also a cover page from the kit. I did a double stitch up here, added this lace for a little nice detail. And this is another little notebook with my purple dyed papers in it. And so that just pops on in here. So there we go. I think that's all of my pages. So I really enjoyed making this folio. This kit is beautiful. I can't even begin. As soon as I got it, I was so excited to get using it that I actually am finishing this up a little earlier than when it's being posted, and normally I'm not as quick to kind of really clamp down, focus on something, but I really had to focus on this because I loved working with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing this folio. It will be going up in my Etsy shop. If you see this video, that means that it's in my Etsy shop. I think, you know, I'll be making more of these kind of folios. I really love them, and I really encourage you to check out Priscilla's kits at releasethecraftin.com or her shop on Etsy, Release the Craftin. They're very generous. Typically she will do one kit that is all of the pages from the backgrounds, the main pages, and then the other kit will be the ephemera pieces, and they're very reasonably priced and they're very generous kits. So I definitely think you should check her out. She's amazing. She's also been an amazing support to me in my creative journey. I'm really happy to be a part of her design team for another year. So thank you for watching. You can find the links to Release the Craftin's shop as well as my own and other social media information down below in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye for now.